Morning, good morning, good morning. Facebook, family and friends, and Instagram, family and friends. Welcome live to Ezekiel Nelson, certified natural health professional, licensed massage therapist, metaphysician, as well as uh, business owner of Heavenly Healing Massage and Reiki Services, soon to be Reiki Master. This coming Sunday, I will have finished my classes. I will be Reiki Master Teacher. And just to remind you all, on the first weekend of March, well, the first, second, and third of March, I will begin my classes, Reiki classes. They will be $300 to learn all three from Reiki 1 to Reiki 3 master level. You will be getting attuned to the Reiki along with your symbols. And frankly, I think it's a great deal because most places, before I even got the opportunity to do Reiki, or to learn Reiki, I should say, before I got the opportunity to learn Reiki, I was trying to find other people, and they was charging just for Reiki 1 $175, for Reiki 2 $250, Reiki 3 another $200, and it's like, are you serious? That's a lot of money, and I guess you're just paying for the symbols. I don't know, but me, when I got my lesson in learning, and I was like, you know what, this, I was charged in a manner that was way better, way more reasonable. And I said, I'm gonna do the same thing for my clients. So I figure you're paying $100 per level, which is very affordable and very beneficial, because when you get through with this class, you will learn how to. You would have had learned Reiki, and you would have learned how to be a Reiki master and to do Reiki master work, because you will be a Reiki master. So, today is Whatever Friday. What does that mean? It means you get to talk about whatever. How you doing, brother? Three times three. I appreciate you coming along and joining us. Um, whatever Friday is, to talk about whatever. Being able to express yourself. You just write a little something, or text it if you have any questions. If you want to talk about a certain issue, whatever, we can talk about it. My thing is, like I said before, I was going to have my first Whatever Friday be somewhat controversial. I don't like drama per se, but I like to stimulate the mind. The mind is a powerful thing, and a lot of times we go through life without asking questions. We go through life blindly without asking, what is really the meaning of certain things that we go through. How you doing? Um, we go, and a lot of times we have to be able to. I'm just trying to fix this camera because it's like totally weird. But we have to sit back and think sometimes. Why do I believe the way I believe? Why do I feel a certain way towards a certain situation the way I feel? If somebody makes me mad, why am I getting mad? Is it me getting mad, or is it because I was taught that I'm supposed to get mad if certain issues come my way, or if I'm called a certain name or something like that? Why do I feel the way that I feel? So, let's dive right in. Why do we believe the way we believe? Why is some of us religious versus spiritual? And why is it that when we are confronted with a spiritual outlook on things, we get offended and we get mad? Is it because it's testing our belief, or is it because it is making us look at ourselves, what do you think it is? Okay, so what am I talking about? Okay, you got some of these conscious brothers out here, and that's cool, and they'll bring up stuff about the Bible. They'll bring up stuff about uh, our African history. They'll bring up stuff about our spirituality that may contradict the beliefs that we have learned and the beliefs that we have been brought up with. So instead of really sitting down talking about it, we get mad. Oh, that's not what this said. That's not what that says. No, you're the devil. That's just wrong. Blah, 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 blah. And the person that's trying to share us the knowledge is like, dude, chill. I'm just bringing out a point that I learned. But we get up in arms. One thing that I've come to understand is when we believe something, then we doubt our belief. Why? Because if you look at the word belief, right in the middle of it is the word lie. Believe. So it's like the more you believe something, the more you're doubting it, because technically your spirit knows. You may not consciously know, but your spirit knows. There's a lie in there somewhere. So that don't sound right. And if I gotta believe it that hard, and the more I believe, then the more I doubt. Then so therefore I gotta believe that much harder, because I'm doubting that much harder. It's a constant battle within us. Constant battle within us. Because we're constantly going back and forth. We don't know what it is that we really need to understand. But my thing is this. We have to know and understand that our ancient African ancestors, they knew what they were doing. They didn't have religion back then. They didn't have that. There was no such thing as Christianity, Muslim, Judaism, and all that. There was no such thing as that. It was just spirit and being one with the earth, being one with the universe, being one with each other. Because even if you take the Bible, and I use the Bible as reference, if you take that and it says, when it said that man had one language and was all on one accord, they had one mind, and that's when they built that Tower of Babel, as they call it, which was really just a step pyramid built by Imhotep. Then what did they do? They came down, or they call themselves God, came down with their host, and they seen these people are all unified. They all on one language. They know exactly how they're in tune. Put it that way, they're in tune. So we have to destroy this, because this is the type of stuff that they do. They build these great civilizations. They build all this stuff, and they got all this power. We can't have that. We must go down there and confound their language. We gotta go and intercede and cause confusion, and that's what they did. Even to this day, we're still confused. We still are against one another. We still don't know what each of us is speaking, because we have been infused with religion and we haven't been empowered with spirituality. That's why sometimes I tell people when they are really stuck on religion. Now don't get me wrong. I'm a church guy. I love church. I get my praise on, I get my dance on, I get my singing on, all that good stuff, Why? Because where I go is the closest to spirituality that I know. And it is connected to a sense of that ancient African spirituality. And though it goes off the Bible principles, but it's the principles. It ain't word for word like God created light, and so therefore that was the sun. No, it goes deeper than that. So I do my church thing, but I also do my African spirituality thing too, because I see the marriage in it. I see how it connects. I understand how it correlates and how it can uplift me as an individual, and I also see how it can uplift us as a nation. But we have to get off of this, looking outside of ourselves, because that's one thing religion causes you to do. Look outside yourself for the power. Look outside yourself for help. look outside yourself for whatever. It separates you from the source, which people call God, universe, whatever. It separates you from that, and it calls you a sinner. It says you have to find it and seek for it. It says that you are, it takes you away from your nature, from the trees, from the sun, from the air. It takes you away from that and says that's not you. That's just creation. That's just for us to eat and destroy and whatever, and that's not true. We are all one. It separates, religion separates us from each other. It says, be ye separate, and you can't talk to him because they're this way. You can't talk to them because they're that way. We have to be together because that's the only way we can unite. And you notice how our people, I'm going to be straight up, our people is the main ones that was bashed over the head and shoved down the throat, that religion. Everybody else, a lot of other religions and so forth, they're unified. They're together. Hinduism, Buddhism, they're at peace. They don't teach separatism. They teach everything. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, they teach everything together. Christianity teaches separateness. Separateness. Divided, we fall. See what I'm saying? As long as we're divided, we fall. We can't stand. But when we're united, we can stand. So we have to be united up here in the spirit. Spirituality, one mind. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one mind, one people, one goal. To be able to move forward, rise up in the spirit, and then in the spirit will manifest in the flesh. And we don't have to worry about anything. And so we just have to realize that we are a spiritual people. Religion has its place. It has served its place. If you want to do religion, use it for business. You know what I'm saying? Use it for business purposes. Good structure type of thing. You want to start a business, you want to start a corporation, use the religion's standpoint on how to build that, or how to build your corporation, how to build your structure, how to set up rules and regulations and so forth like that to be able to make your business or corporation move forward, because that's what it is. It's a big business, and you can use that platform to help increase your business. But when it comes to trying to reach to your higher good, you got to go to your spirituality. How do you connect with your spirituality? You meditate. You meditate. You sit with the tree. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. Sit with the tree and feel the vibration that tree is giving off, and it makes you feel like you're in heaven. It's awesome. Sit, at the ocean, bury your feet in the sand and just meditate. Listen to the waves. Listen to the song of the water singing to you. There's energy out there. The ancestors are waiting for us to get back in tune so we can be able to rise up and carry their legacy. That's what we have to do. That's what we knew back then. We got to bring that energy back now. So that's Controversial Friday. Yeah, I should say whatever Friday. I will. This is. I'm pretty proud of myself because this will be the first time I actually went every day on video, and then my goal is to do it every day, all the time, to be able to speak on issues. So, for instance, Mondays is going to be massage and Reiki. Tuesdays will be products and consultations. Wednesdays will be health and nutrition. Thursdays will be herbs, and Fridays will be whatever Friday. So if you have any type of anything that you want to talk about, anything that you just want to, anything, just let me know. Let me know. We can talk about it the following week, and Saturdays and Sundays I'm taking off. I gotta rest. But and sometimes if you just want to talk about stuff, I'll just go ahead and just put it infuse it in with whatever day that it is. So I love teaching. I love giving information that I have and being able to just share. I don't expect anybody to always believe what I have to say, whatever. Just do your own research, And for me, life is the best research. Life experience is the best is the best teacher. Books are great, but when you think about reading books, books are the other person's opinion. They're the ones that read. They're the opinion of those that wrote it. You know, but we have to get where we write our own books. We write our own books of life because what that person experienced in that book, yeah, you can probably use some of those references, to compare to, but Spirit works with us individual, each and every different way. And you're right. You're right, Greg. Everything is connected. Vibrating at different levels, and that's exactly. As a matter of fact, you saying that, I had I mentioned last night, um, um, when I was doing the video, how the source experiences life through every body, every individual body. So it experiences life. It vibrates at different levels, which means everybody has their own way and their own their own way of learning. They have their own way of experiencing, and because of that, they learn at their different rates. However, we are able, and we have every opportunity to be able to raise our vibrations. We can raise our vibrations through through the meditation, through our foods, even through what we drink. We can raise those vibrations. Wearing certain jewelry, wearing magnets, wearing certain crystals and stones can raise our vibrations and open up our pineal gland and help us to vibrate, and at a faster rate, and get connected with the ancestors that way as well. So it's wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. We just have to tap into it and really benefit from it. So thank y'all for your attention. Thank y'all for listening. I will see you Monday morning, around the same time, with Reiki and massage. We'll get to some deeper stuff than I did this past Monday, and we'll just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. Y'all have a great one. I say Ashe.